Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls Plays Returnal. We are starting Act 2 again. We just beat the Act 1, which is, up until the first last boss and reset. And now we're going to try to beat Act 2 again. The goal of this run is to get... Yowch. We are going to take damage there for sure. It's been a little while since I fought Act 2 enemies, so wish us good luck. Fresh new build, nothing at low integrity, 50% or 25% proficiency seems absolutely okay. And we're going to keep on just collecting stuff and enjoying Act 2. We're looking for our stone fragment. We'll investigate these because we're eager to use up our ether if we can. It would be bad if this was a tentacle monster. It is. But that's just the game. Alright. We'll patiently kill this tentacle monster is sort of the key. Because if you're not patient, he will kill you with these counterattacks. So you need to be sidestepping counterattacks the whole time. Parasite harvester, okay. So we can take a really rotten parasite if we want. First time encountering this pit. We already found a data cube, that's great. I think this is 10, sealed skull data cube. There must be one more item down here. Glyph, love to see it, and maybe a second glyph or another item of some sort. An item of some sort, a key. Perfect. And we'll be doing lots of side path exploring, lots of cool stuff, at least until we find our friend. Melee kills. Alright, we'll take it. That really changes the note of the run right away. We now heal from melee kills, so something like the Blade Balancer is going to be really nice. We can't get any Slithium. We can get Slithium Resin. We can still, get max integrity and Clarices. We just can no longer heal via items. So our purchasing decisions are going to be based around that, or perhaps, if we run into a scenario where we have a lot of crappy parasites, which I would say melee kills repair integrity is kind of medium. Overall, it's really good early on because there's lots of little enemies you can kill. It feels less good when you can't repair within a mob trap room late in the game. Or if you have a couple other sources of repair efficiency or something of that nature that just inherently makes it better to have options. But we do have a consistent way of removing all of our parasites at the end of Act 1. We'll replace that because any replacement is better than the starting weapon. Got a burst fire modified sidearm. It's feeling pretty good. We'll pick that up. It's useful to have consumables even if they're bad, because you can sometimes clear malfunctions with consumables. So Fabricator Shifter is a pretty powerful one if, hard to use in some circumstances. Perform melee kills. We were planning on doing it anyways. No problem. Energy barricade. You know what? We'll use a parasite harvester. And then we'll check out which parasite it killed real quick. Oh, it killed the melee one, which is fine. I think the melee one's sort of a hassle, as I was saying. We can definitely do without. 10% when alt fire is on cooldown is amazing. Youch. Speed strats. Fuck. We need 2 obolites. Resin destroyed, okay. Do we have any... We have 1 artifact, and it's not the best one. He destroyed, that's fine. This is a much better pistol, so. Early on, definitely not too hesitant to get into a situation where we, you know, lose an artifact, especially if it's not one that we are in love with. We need two obolites, come on. Because we can sort of plan on keeping our alt fire on cooldown all the time. I really meant to go forward to get 2 obolites, but once I saw the egg sacs, I sort of wondered if we could get it from that room. However, we'll just keep moving. It's possible that we could get the obolites from an egg sac in this room. One of these. Artifact emergency proficiency is not my favorite. Ideally, we won't be at low health, like, ever. So the obolites feel worth it to me versus 10% in protection for being on alt fire cooldown is great, and it will help us remember to use our alt fire all the time, like every time it's up. Can just walk in lava now, so we will. We got hit by that, but it was not the lava's fault. That's the critical thing. I don't want to keep on getting critical malfunctions. So maybe we can get some melee kills here and then open that up in a minute. I think we're happy with our gun. If it's an artifact, that's fine, but I don't want to lose my alt fire protection artifact. Could walk in that lava, probably, but why would I? We don't have a key for that door. Dies with... Got him. Gotta take out another squid. We unlock Shrapnel 1. I don't think I want malignant resin for this integrity, or for this malfunction slot. I want something more like that chest would be ideal. Reduces malfunction probability. That's an okay one. You can get rid of this malfunction for it at least. And then we'll quickly backtrack over to this room to get that chest that we skipped. Still no key, but not panicked about it. Residual sphere. Much better than weapon stimulant. we said we were going to keep our alt fire on cooldown all the time, and we really should. I'm just forgetting to do it. I'm like not going to do it when we're walking around, but when we're fighting, for sure, I should be keeping that alt fire on cooldown. So, you know, that's just leaving damage on the table. We'll take this. We'll keep Caustic Rod. We'll try to make that work. Critical Stagger sounds okay, but we'll keep the Caustic Rod. And if we could find an item like, you know, the classic, ooh, we found a key which we could use right away to get into this key door, which we will. What do we got? 25%. Yeah, we'll use that. Do we have any good reduces malfunction? Nothing that we're too afraid of losing. So we're gonna detach both of them just to build up some Obolite wealth right away. We're at 300 Obolites, not shabby at all. Now we'll use this bonus door. Really should have saved our key for this room, because I'm like 22% certain that that is probably where our fragment is. So if we can, we'll probably find a key at some point here, first off. Like, in Act 1, where I'm not saying we're guaranteed a key, but only finding one key in all of a biome is a little uncommon. We'll backtrack to that place and then see, because I don't think we've ever made it to the other side of that lava room. Alright, Obolite Repository. So maybe we will take 100 Obolites. And for our efforts, we will get... That's a really good one for us. So we'll take it. So now with our Rot Blast, we can... You know, and you know what? We can get an Astronaut as well. That's an investment in ourselves. We believe in ourselves. We have large... we have large chamber for this. We have 2 shots instead of our normal 1, which kind of has... I won't say it's a bad effect, like, it's somewhat beneficial. We can keep a higher rate of fire, right? The bad effect of it is that it makes it slightly more unwieldy to like keep up a pattern of constantly using overload, which would give us, you know, constant or like very quick uptime on our alt fire shot. But I'm not complaining too much, and it's a fun weapon to use nonetheless, so we'll just, you know, enjoy it. It's fine. Get into that room unless we have the Blade Balancer. So we would love to see a Blade Balancer. One more turret to take out. Here we go. more turrets to take out. Got him. How are we doing today? I have no idea when this video will be published. I have like 10 trillion at low integrity gain proficiency. We're not gonna pick you up. We want something better than that. Like, we can so easily hit the, I think the proficiency cap's likely 30, and I see no way that we won't hit the proficiency cap in this run if we're doing all 3 acts right in a row. Assuming we don't crash to desktop or anything screwy like that, it should be pretty straightforward. You know what, I'll take it, but I'm not enthusiastic about it. Making sure, yeah, we want easily attainable obolites, and then we'll go into this triangle room. We can walk in lava now, so we want to do that. Obolite cedar. We got a little bit. How do I look? Interesting. Looking around in case there's anything in there. Let us out. Perfect. We'll take some damage for an item. Charge piano key improves the chance of finding stuff from hostiles is okay. We'll take that. That's probably valuable. We're a little low on health. The next time there's a room with a bunch of small enemies, we're gonna use this residual thing. Yep. God, that weapon fucks. We accidentally didn't use it, but that's fine. I meant to use it, and we probably would have got a few max health upgrades, but it's not the end of the world. Redbound with explosive shards. We're gonna keep our blaster. I don't like the dread weapon. I'm gonna choose to sleep on it for a little while longer. Maybe it's great. We'll never know. We might know eventually. But we have to make choices about which weapons to sleep on and for how long. Key liquefier we don't want to use because we need our key. We find one. We are getting bonus obolites and proficiency for being at max adrenaline, which is a great place to be. E-liquefier is okay. And we'll scan this because we would like to salvage it. We want to keep on using our ether over time. We might use our ether for a extra life, but I'd prefer to do that in the fractured waste because I don't really anticipate dying before then. We got Slithium Bile is a lot better than Weapon Harvester. What are you? Obolite Siphon. That's okay. Slithium fabricator cost. We'll take it just because we get rid of a malfunction for doing it. Greatly increases max integrity is good. Increases for the next 15 kills. No thanks. Prevents one. Yeah, we'll take that. Take some damage. So we picked up a lot of interesting parasites in this room, which we love to see. I think we went from like 0 to 2. Okay. We would love to get rid of the fabricator one. We like the max integrity one, but we're not married to it. And over the course of the run, it should become more unattractive with time as we get, you know, more max integrity upgrades, which we expect to do here in this run. Alright, there's a big guy spawning in. So if we charge, we use up both of our shots, I think. Maybe. We do want to use our alt fire because it's good and we can potentially, you know, close on it a little bit. Alright. Perfect. We're almost dead, but we are not dead, which is a great place to be. And we love Portal Beam Mark II. It's a pleasure to use. So we will proceed. We have a little bit of visible damage on screen, which is funny for this game. What do we got? Oh, I didn't even look what this was, but I think it's a protection augment. Proficiency augment. Still not bad. And with that, we will teleport back to our store. We're still on the lookout for a second key. I don't think there was anything really in the store that we wanted too much. Yeah, we're not that into Dash Blast. A large Slithium Vial's okay. We would like this, and we don't need that much more money to get it, so that's an option. I don't think we can buy... Oh, we can. We'll do that. It does immediately get us 25% integrity, which will be nice. And you know, I value proficiency pretty low in the grand economy of items in this game. However, I don't know if I'm doing it right, because I mean, getting proficiency early does improve the quality of weapons over time for sure. Like, that's inarguable, and you know, a good weapon with more stats can help you out. It's just like, it's not immediate power. You know, you don't pick it up and it immediately helps you. Suit malfunction. Cannot pick up new weapons. That's okay. That's just an ether. That is a replicator machine. Not interested in using one yet. We want Ovalites. We value the ether low. We have a data cube, which we are very excited to use at some point here. This feels like a really good weapon. From our first 2 seconds with it, firing a little bit, feels great. Absolute monster with that laser beam. It's gonna take quite the upgrade to get me to wanna switch off of this weapon. It's just a powerhouse for sure. No fear of lava. Plus, we can't switch off of this weapon anyways for the time being. Suffer damage on overload. Okay, that's fair. What do we got? Damage augment. We need like 30 more obolites. We could probably get that in the previous room. We'll also smash these up. Sometimes there's like 10 or 20 obolites in these. Or a parasite. You know, for as much as I would like to get rid of this fabricator thing, it is saving us a lot of money. Like, no doubts. Need like 30. That's a key, which we don't have. And we'll just go right into this room, and we will be using our residual spear. Okay, so first off, use that, and then start killing guys. And then hope for, oh my god. We're hoping for max integrity upgrade drops from enemies. Of which we did successfully get a few. We do suffer damage on overload, so we want to remember not to overload. Purposefully missing it. Got him. Now we should have a gorilla or something spawning in. We just need to collect an artifact to cure this, so it will be a priority to pick that up. These are pretty bad. I did want to overload there just to get our, whatever our thing is, off cooldown. Shield vial we'll use right away. We dispatched those enemies in a timely manner. Letting this guy chase us a little bit. I don't think those things have the range. I think he'll want to jump soon, but we are getting him. So look at that DPS rollout. Can't pick up new weapons, although I think our current one is better anyways. Shocking Springs. Some stuff. What do we got? New artifact. 5% damage per adrenaline level is good enough. The only way we weren't going to pick up a artifact is if it was like actively harmful somehow. Anti-gravity projectiles. Slows time when aiming with alt fire is not what we're looking for. We're looking for protection. We're looking for auto repair. We're looking for augments to our melee. These are the types of things that we're really interested in. You know, a slight slowdown in time when we go like this isn't too bad, but it's also not... I don't know, I don't aim with my alt fire that much. You don't have to. You know? Like, you just kind of fire it off. So, like, are we talking, like, 0.2 seconds of, like, nonsense every, you know, million years? Or is it really good and it's even when the alt fire's on cooldown, we can use it? Electron driver, we'll use that. I do enjoy this. It's not as good as the Hollow Seeker, but I do enjoy it a lot. Like, that Hollow Seeker is definitely a huge beast. We got a key? No, that was a Caliber. Had me excited. We could get a key anytime here, though. Oh, thank you. Need a better thing than that. Mega Rocket is okay. But we're having fun with our pylon launcher. Riobolite's always nice. Fabricator Shifter we like. I think that we can use that to reuse a slot at the store so that we can get another item. Which we would enjoy doing very much, I think. Yeah, I mean, if we think about the axe in terms of like, or not the axe, but the biomes in terms of like a third of the run, and I think that's a very fair way of thinking about them because they are about a third of the run. If you have 5 proficiency off of your sort of default proficiency, and we assume a max proficiency of 30, as long as you're averaging about 5, where the heck's the exit to this room? As long as you're averaging about 5 proficiency levels per biome, you're gonna max out before the end of the run, and I would say at our current rate of proficiency gain, we're gonna max out like slightly before Act 3 maybe, depending. We'll take Alt Fire cooldown for that price. Can I use Fabricator Shifter? Not here. So we didn't find the thing, and we still don't have a key. Which we might just have to restart cycle if we don't get a run where we have a key, you know? We found literally 1 key in this section, and then we lost it to a critical malfunction. We didn't really have to lose it to a critical malfunction, but we did. That's just a statement of fact. Blade Balancer is super good. I don't think we're like quite SOL on a key. We could find one up here, but we don't have any way to get back here. Like once we're like in the second biome, we're like in it. So I'm somewhat inclined to restart to find a favorable seed where we, get a key and we can find the Sunface tablet, because I'm pretty sure we need a key to find the Sunface tablet, unfortunately. Where's my malignant chest? Didn't spawn one for me? You monsters. What's over here? Sealed Skull. 30% chance to retain a consumable on use. Okay. It's not bad. And where are we at parasite-wise? We have 2 parasites, fabrication cost, and max integrity. For the time being, maybe we want to keep those. There's like a minuscule chance we could find a key on the climb here, but if not, I think we just have to reset the cycle. Because we really don't want to have to... I kind of want to do them all in one go, I want to, like, be able to go right from the first biome to the second biome to the third biome. So if we don't find a key on this ascent, we're going to reset the cycle and probably call it an episode, unfortunately. It's like a sad way to end the episode, but there's one little last area we could search to maybe find a key, which is the entrance to the second biome here, or the third biome here. So far, I didn't find a key. And we can check the kind of post area. Maybe there... Oh, we accidentally went into the boss. In any case, we're not going to fight the boss, and we are going to call this an episode. Unfortunately, they did not give us a key in this run, so I don't think we were able to get into that room to get our sun face fragment, so we're going to try again in the next episode. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.